When you start praying consistently at midnight, beware of these 5 things. Consistent midnight prayers must beg a breakthrough. Now, as a result of this particular breakthrough that is coming, a lot of things will suddenly begin to happen. Now, if these 5 things I'm about to mention are happening in your life, then it simply means that your consistent midnight prayers are paying off. Or if you're about to start praying in the midnight consistently, beware of these 5 things I am about to mention. But before I go into this particular video, if you know that I'm not subscribed to this channel, please do it to subscribe to this channel, like this video and comment, because when you do, you are helping this video to spread and more persons will be able to see this video. What are these 5 things you should beware of? When you start praying consistently at midnight, beware of sudden strange attacks and warfare dreams. Midnight prayer exposes a lot of enemy operations because that is a critical time when a lot of demonic activities are most active. In Matthew chapter 13 verse 25, the scripture says, when men slept, the enemy came in and sowed tares. So when you begin to pray consistently at midnight, don't be surprised when you start getting some attacks. Don't be surprised when you start getting some kind of dreams. That is because God will begin to open your eyes to a lot of things and they will come for you. The enemy will come for you because you're already discovering secrets, you're already discovering mysteries that will help you and liberate your family. So you experience intense dreams. Intense dreams, these intense dreams, them are sponsored and are demonic manipulations. They will fight you in your dream because the spirit man is operating a different dimension of the world on its own. The spirit is different, it's operating the spiritual entirely. So when your dreams are intense and a lot of spiritual attacks, it is as a result of the midnight prayer that you have consistently began to embark on. Secondly, you observe attacks in your sleep. They won't stop. Attacks in your sleep. So you see yourself while you are sleeping, you are having some spiritual attacks. You know that you are attacked. So the person is calling some unusual sleep paralysis. You don't even explain what's happening, but you know you are having an attack in your sleep. Is as a result of the intentionality of a midnight intercession. 3, you can experience choking sensations. This one happened to a few persons. You observe that all of a sudden, maybe you are sleeping, it's as if somebody is choking you. You know somebody is choking you. It is as a result of this consistency. Lastly, confrontations. These confrontations can come physically or can come in dream. A personality can come to you and tell you what you are doing, stop it. Or you think you can liberate the family, or you think you can do this or do that. This is as a result of your intentionality. Yes, do not stop. Intensify in that prayer, intensify in that thing that you are doing, because if it is not yielding result, the enemy will not fight it. Number 2, beware of sudden tiredness, sleepiness and distractions before midnight. You observe that you have been active during the day. Now when it's getting close to the time of the prayer, suddenly you are tired, suddenly you are feeling sleepy and you are feeling very distracted. Even sometimes in the place of prayer, you are very, very distracted. It is the strategy of the enemy. The enemy understands that if he can allow you to continue this thing consistently, then there is going to be a problem. So he will send you sleep. There is a spirit called the spirit of slumber. You realize that no matter what you eat, no matter how effective you want to be, you are definitely not being effective. This is the strategy of the enemy. The intention is to frustrate you and make sure you do not pray. That is why you are seeing yourself sitting down, you are still sleeping. You are standing, you are sleeping. You are walking around, you are still sleeping. It is a problem. In Matthew chapter 26, from verse 40 to 41, Jesus left his disciples to watch and intercede on his behalf. But he came back and found them sleeping. And the enemy thought that their intercession was the only thing that would strengthen Christ in order for him to go to the cross. Yes, his intention was for Christ to go to the cross and die, because he did not know that the death of Christ on the cross will bring redemption to man. So he did not want the disciples to intercede, because he felt that their intercession will stop Christ from going to the cross rather. And then he attacked them with sleep. He attacked them with sleep. And what happened? They slept and they slept. So sometimes when the enemy sees that your breakthrough is coming only from your place of prayer, he will attack you with sleep. This was a typical example. Now what do? Prepare physically and spiritually before that midnight. Watch your diet. There's not everything you eat. You know you are embarking on a spiritual journey. Watch your diet. Avoid some certain kind of news and unnecessary conversations. The people that the enemy is bringing around you, that is making you to drain your energy in order to make you frustrated in place of prayer, avoid them. Anybody that is pushing to have conversation when you are supposed to be praying or preparing for prayer is not of God. Stay away from those caliber of persons. you need to know that if it is of God, then the enemy must fight it. Number 3, beware of emotional attacks and limitations. Look, let me tell you something. If the devil wants to fight you, he will attack you emotionally. Beware of situations that will make you angry. Have you not thought and observed that sometimes when you intentionally make up your mind that I'm going to pray in the midnight this week, I'm going to pray in the midnight today, you discover that all of a sudden, before that time of midnight prayer, you are getting angry. Somebody's annoying you all of a sudden, and you're like, what did they happen? Why am I suddenly getting angry? People are just annoying you. You cannot place it. They're just annoying you. This is a strategy to make you emotionally unprepared or not balanced to access the place of prayer. In Psalm 14 verse 4, the scripture says, be angry but do not commit sin. When your anger is not stopping you from intercession, then there is a problem. When you begin to observe some level of depression, heaviness, random sadness, then it is an indication that there is an attack. There is something that the enemy is doing in order to stop you from your consistent prayer and flow with God. Don't try to suppress them. Go to God in prayer and pray helplessly. Pour it out all to God, and you will see yourself refreshed, strengthened, and helped. Number 4, beware of unusual temptations and mental battles. Once you begin midnight prayers, the enemy often tries his best to distract you. That is the strategy of the enemy, to distract you. Beware of temptations. Beware of this. You see yourself having lost all of a sudden. You're not having all these things before, but suddenly loss is springing forth. Suddenly you're feeling distracted with fear, doubt, different unusual temptations. It is a strategy of the enemy to pull you down. Beware of unusual temptations. This temptation have been aligned. The devil tempted Christ after his 40 days because he knew he was at the peak of his spirituality. He tempted him because he wanted to bring down and water down all his efforts. The devil will not come to you when he doesn't see spirituality. As long as you are on a spiritual exercise and he has seen the fruit that exercise is bearing, he will tempt you because he wants to destroy the effort you have made. In 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, Peter prayed in the wilderness. Now after almost immediately, the enemy tempted him. Beware of temptation. Beware. As long as you are on the journey of midnight prayers consistently, the enemy will attack you with temptations. So don't be surprised when you start seeing these things springing up. Don't be surprised when all of a sudden you are just seeing different level of temptations. That is a strategy. It is calculated. It is a spiritual calculated strategy to bring you down and destroy the efforts you are making. Number 5, beware of sudden relationship conflicts and household resistance. When you begin to grow spiritually, it is normal for some persons around you to feel threatened. Now, midnight prayer breaks those family circles. In Micah chapter 7 verse 6, Gideon faced a level of attack from his family when he brought down the demonic altars. As long as you are bringing down demonic altars, as long as you are fighting against altars that are not spiritual, as long as you are contending with the kingdom of darkness, you will face some level of resistance. Stay focused. Stay focused. You will only break darkness, birth light, and get the transformation that you desire. Do not allow these things to bring you down and destabilize you from the place of your prayer. Irrespective of the challenges, it might be family. Stay focused and see the salvation that the Lord is about to do for you. The Egyptian you see today, you shall see them no more. Hold this word of the Lord and see God do something mighty in your life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know this video has blessed you. Please, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, share, and comment, and God will keep blessing you.